Hello, this is the trial attorneys. We're going to talk about a video here being pulled over. You know, we see a lot of these online, and
I've been pulled over.
oh, I've been pulled over right in front of the office here, so it happens. So we're going to talk about Ice-T, a rapper from California. He's been around a long time and he's had a successful career, but he got stopped recently, so we're going to talk about his traffic stop.
Sir.
What's up, officer?
Officer, just let you know you're being recorded, okay?
I'm headed to the DMV. That's where I'm going to get all my registration and everything.
You know your registration expired since 2021.
That's where I'm going.
So you have your license expired as well.
That's why I'm going to the DMV. My paperwork here.
Yo, don't touch me. Don't
Give me
like that.
Give me my.
So we see the first initial stop. He stopped by the police and they asked him about his registration, right? So
Yep.
anything strange there yet?
It's strange.
Yeah.
He driving probably a $200,000 Porsche. That's
So you think that's why he was stopped?
oh yeah. Come on.
Yeah. Because the police officers probably don't know who he is.
Yeah. Not that should make a difference.
It should not. It should not. But he's driving a very expensive vehicle.
You know that happened to me. I was driving my red BMW, and I was pulled up to let someone out in front. Being a gentleman. Officer pulls up, tells me get out the car. I said, for what? Next thing, I got handcuffed and arrested.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, it was eventually thrown out, but
Yeah.
just red BMW.
Ridiculous. So
I understand this. I mean, even if I didn't, I understand it. But
Yeah.
I understand it.
In the end,
Kilo comes back, negative stolen, 2015 Porsche 911, two-door, color gray. Registration expired.
Step that one. How's it going, sir?
What's up, officer?
Officer Silla, Hudson County Sheriff's Office. Let you know you're being recorded, okay?
I'm headed to the DMV. That's where I'm going to get all my registration and everything straight on this car.
You know your registration expired since 2021.
That's where I'm going. I'm headed right there.
When did you decide to go and change?
Yesterday. I went yesterday, but they
Yeah, but what I'm saying is your registration been expired since 2021.
car's been parked.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course I'm sure. That's why I'm trying to get this car set up to roll. Yesterday I went to the DMV and they said that their system was down, so that's where I'm headed.
So the initial stop seemed the Ice-T was very polite.
And he addressed him as officer.
He addressed him as officer. He was courteous, and he answered all the questions, and all his answers were appropriate.
And gave him an explanation.
He did. It made sense. He says he's going to take the car right now to get it straight. He tried yesterday. The systems were down, and the car's been parked. So I haven't been driving it. And the officer says, what did he say after he said the car's parked?
Why is it parked?
No, he said, are you sure?
Oh, that's right.
Why wouldn't he be sure about his own car being parked?
But then he questions, well, it hasn't been registered since so-and-so. Who cares?
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to register it.
Going to register it right
Maybe
now.
I wasn't driving it, so
Yep.
why spend the money to register it? It's almost like I doubt what you're saying.
Yep, and that's exactly.
I don't
what
believe you.
Yep. For what reason? For what reason?
I got 7 cars. I'm trying to get them all straight.
You say you went to DMV yesterday. They said the system is down.
Yesterday, yep.
What time was your appointment yesterday?
I didn't have an appointment. They just take me.
You need to have an appointment to go to DMV.
I don't need one
Why is that?
because they know me.
Because they know you. Is your passport? You have a driver's license with you?
Yep. I'm getting that. That has. That's expired.
So you have your license expired as well.
That's why I'm going to the DMV.
Sir, even if it's 1 feet, you cannot drive with an expired license and expired registration.
I mean, why don't you follow me right to this garage right here? The DMV is right there. You don't gotta be that serious about this. I mean, you can.
All right. So still, Ice-T is still being polite. And he was still being courteous. He was still answering his questions. But the officer is pursuing the issue still.
Well, my thing is, he still doubts him, but his story makes sense
It
because
does.
he's in walking distance from the DMV.
He does.
That's that.
Because a lot of times people get upset about these kind of things, but officers have discretion and they should use it.
I think that I made the statement: when you throw a ball hard against the wall, it comes back hard.
Right.
When you throw it soft, it comes back soft. And like you said, you have discretion. See, a lot of times, a lot of these small things end up with someone being shot and killed. It should not be. Every man, a man, wants to be treated like a man.
Yeah.
Not a little boy.
Exactly.
Stop. He gave an explanation. The DMV is over there.
Right.
My thing is, I'd rather you just write me the ticket and move on, or okay, I'll watch you drive over there and go in, rather than basically say, I don't believe a damn word you're saying. I think you suspicious and you're on some other stuff.
Right. Yep.
Write them the ticket and move on.
Exactly.
Have to.
Well, is it serious? So, give me 1 second.
I could park the car right here and then walk to the DMV.
That's 5667.
It's 5-6. I'm good. I'm with our row.
Those are all the things.
You said you have other vehicles registered?
I have 7 vehicles.
Okay.
Receipt. Do you want me to start this up?
It's 5-6. Stand by. You could have drive the other vehicle who was registered and get this
How
one
can I
registered.
handle this? Can I handle this? You gonna take me to jail?
I'm not gonna take you to jail.
Okay, can I park the car here and walk to the DMV?
I'm gonna tow your vehicle. It's
No, you're
expired.
not. You're not finna tow my vehicle. Let me park my car right here.
You're not gonna move your car, sir. You give me your keys right now, and I'm gonna tow your vehicle. You try to be more respectful with me, I'm gonna respect you the same way.
Well, then let me. You see, I'm going to.
No, you're not gonna tell me what to do. I'm gonna tell you what to do. So give me your keys right now.
So there you go. So now it starts to take a turn. And why do you think it's taking that turn there?
Well, I mean, I hate to be corny, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. Now it's a power trip.
Yep.
You don't have to go back and forth with this guy.
No.
You could say, okay, park it there,
Yes.
Mr. So-and-so. He called your officer.
Yeah.
Go over there. Do me a favor. Don't get back in the car.
Yeah.
Or just write him the ticket.
Yeah.
Now you want to tow it. Now you escalate it. And my thing is, just for officer safety, my thing is, if you have a person who's calm and then now they're becoming agitated, I'm thinking as a cop, I don't want to start fighting with somebody or rolling on the ground with somebody or have to draw my gun. That's not what my job is. So for my safety and the safety of other people, I have the power to arrest, but I have the power to calm it down.
Yes. And that's where it comes from. It comes from the side of the officer. And he immediately starts talking about respect. This entire stop, Ice-T has been respectful. He's answered his questions. But then the officer starts almost lecturing him. Well, you could have drove another car. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. This is where we're at now. Let's deal with this situation.
Why'd you do it 2 years ago? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. It doesn't. So, and he's right there. He can walk to it. Officers have their discretion. They have to be able to be savvy enough to be able to make that judgment call at the moment. You can't. If this was a situation, I'm just gonna say, if this was an older woman, this police officer seems to be. He's probably not black. So if it's somebody he feels more comfortable with, probably he would be more apt to be able to.
You should be a used car salesman. You're being very, very polite.
Yeah.
You're being very diplomatic
Right.
in your choice of words.
Yeah. He would probably say, okay, you can go ahead and pull over. Sure, no problem. Go ahead and walk over there. But instead, now this is getting to this. Because Ice-T had the audacity to say, wait a second, what are you doing? You're not going to tow my car. What's going on here?
Exactly.
And that,
Well, I mean, it's almost like a lot of cases. I mean, I wish I could teach at the police academy.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times, you know, when you approach people, especially if they're with their family, and you talk that way, now you're challenging his manhood in front of his family. And then he has to be a man in front of his family. Now you're forcing him. A lot of times he could have walked up and said, sir, could you do me a really big favor?
Yeah.
Could you just park your car over there?
Sure.
You're not going to be able to drive it. I'm sorry.
Right.
So you're going to have to park it. I'm not going to tow it. You
Yeah.
know, how much energy does it take to be polite to somebody, just to keep them calm and go about your merry way? That's all, sir. Do me a big favor. You know, could you lower your voice a little bit?
Yeah. People will react positively. to that.
Positively, you control the situation.
Absolutely.
They say de-escalation. You shouldn't have to de-escalate it. It should be calm. Good morning, sir. How you doing? Yeah. You don't ask them, well, why didn't you do? No, just say, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to write you a ticket.
Sure. Sure. And that'll keep it going.
Have to write you a ticket.
So what happened, Sarge?
What's up, Sarge?
Hey, what's going on, brother? How are you?
I'm trying to get to DMV to register my cars.
Okay.
I got all the paperwork and everything there. I asked the officer, could I just go over here or even park my car so that I could walk over there, get all my paperwork together. He says he wants to tow my car.
All right, give me a second. Let me find out what's going on here, and then we'll figure something out, okay?
Okay.
Right,
You're doing a little too much, Sarge.
Okay. So what I was going to do is just issue him a ticket, let him park here. Okay. He jumped out of the vehicle. He didn't even ask me. He came so close to me. And he said, he called me an asshole. He called me an asshole, and he said, give me all your paperwork right now. All right. And everything's been recorded. And your vehicle's been towed. And you're receiving tickets.
Okay, what's the significance? He said he came close to me. I fear for my safety.
Yes. So now he's saying that he's scared that the Ice-T is going to get him.
Which is going to be a justification for something else.
Yes. So now he can arrest him for charging with resisting, or not resisting, obstructing.
It's
an
going to be
officer.
resisting.
Yeah.
You know they always throw the
it's
resisting.
it's always resisting. Throw it in there. I was scared. He said he got so close to me. He got out the car and said, "Can I give me my paperwork?" And Ice-T is rightfully upset.
Okay, what I'm saying is, when you have a conversation with somebody, aren't you in front of the person?
Yeah, that's the way it works. That's the way. That's the way talking usually works. That's the way it works. And he called him an asshole because he is an asshole.
Well, what I'm saying is that, you know, people just want to be treated the same way you want to be treated.
Yeah.
And you don't treat me that way, that's the response you get.
Yeah.
I'm an adult. You don't talk to me like I'm some criminal.
Yeah.
You know, they say serve and protect, and serve who?
I don't know. That always
He
becomes
could have
a question.
said, Mr. So-and-so, do me a real big favor. Can you just sit in your car for a second? Mm-hmm. That's how you control the situation.
Yep.
You the one with the gun
Yep.
and the badge.
Yep.
You can shoot somebody and get away with it.
And
you
you can
got
arrest
all the
someone.
power and all the cards.
Yep.
Sir, do me a really. If you actually sincerely fear for your safety, you could have just said, "Sir, do me a really big favor. Could you back up just a little bit, or just sit in the car?"
Yep. Yep. You know, and a lot of times, situations like this, officers say, "Well, I don't know what's going to happen with the situation. He could have had a gun. Could have, would have." But the fact of the matter is, you have, as an officer, you have control of the situation the entire time, and you can't do your job as though you were scared of every single. Well, you're not scared of every person.
Everybody shouldn't be a police officer.
Exactly.
If you're that fearful each time, you're in the wrong occupation.
Yes.
And if he says, "Well, he could have a gun," we got 400 million guns in this country. How do you know if he has a gun, he could be legally carrying a gun?
There you go.
That has nothing to do with it.
That's true.
Or even park my car. So could I just go over here and get all my paperwork together?
What's up, Sarge?
Oh shit, I forgot to, Alright, you're gonna issue him a ticket and that's gonna be it, right? He's gonna leave the car here?
Up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, we'll go with that, okay?
You want to leave the car here? Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna park the car here.
No problem.
Go across the street and get the paperwork for the car.
Okay, but he's getting 4 tickets though.
Alright, okay.
Driving a registered motor vehicle, driving with an expired license.
Okay.
Improper display. You got no front plates and no inspection sticker.
Okay. How many did you make out already?
What's that? 4.
You made 4? You already sent them in?
Not yet.
Yes? Can you bring it down to 2?
Nah, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. No, it's up to
Please.
you, bro. I can't
Okay.
tell you. Okay. All right.
Now, this is the sergeant. Now, I think that was the sergeant that was talking to him. Probably, I don't know why he wouldn't listen to his sergeant's orders. But the sergeant, who seems older, seems like he's been around longer. He approached the situation. He seemed much calmer. So, what does the sergeant say? Don't tow the vehicle, and can we bring those tickets down to 2? Come on, man. So,
Well, but see, that's what he should have done in the first place.
Yep.
It's trying to find out. Oh, there's some suspicious about that guy. Tell me why you got so many cars? Why did you wait? Blah blah blah. He should just wrote the tickets.
yeah,
See, I'm gonna look at it at two points of view. Okay, Ice-T, he's at fault in some way, in the sense that while you're driving, you don't have the registration and your license expired.
yeah.
Have someone drive you there.
I can't tell him as a sergeant what to do. Okay, I can guide him and I can make a recommendation. He's gonna give you 4 tickets. Okay, I asked him not to give you the 4 tickets, but he could bring it down to 2. He said no, he's giving you the 4 tickets.
What are the 4 tickets?
He says you have no front plate, no inspection sticker, no registration, and your driver's license is expired.
Okay.
All right. All right.
That's all it's on you.
I did, yeah, I did.
Okay. All right.
So I know if you want to come with me or.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they know that that you're not going to get the tow and that you're going to.
Yeah, I'm 11 right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if he told you, but everything's being recorded on these body cameras. So. Okay.
So, as for my sergeant, we're not going to tow your vehicle, but you're receiving summonses. Here's your keys. Here's your paperwork, driver's license, everything you gave me. You're receiving a ticket for no front plates.
Where's all the other paperwork?
It's in there. Everything you gave me. It's in the vehicle. You have no inspection, driving expired registration, and driving with expired license.
You're like I said, you're gonna leave the car here and just
Right
go to
there.
DMV.
Yeah. I'm walking DMV and handle business.
So, but you do know your registration is expired and your license too. Correct?
That's what I'm going for.
Okay.
I want to do all
I'm
that.
just letting you know that I didn't know if you just knew your registration was expired. You got both.
I got everything.
Okay. All right. All right.
All right, no, I'm good.
All right. You told
Just
him
the
already?
way he shooted me,
Okay.
I was going to park the vehicle, no tickets issued, but just next time show some respect. That's all I got to say.
I don't have to.
All right. Let's
Okay, I don't have either.
All right. Let's
So, you have a great day, sir.
We saw at the end there, the officer tried to say, "Oh, I was going to let him park it and let him go
No,
about
he
his way."
wasn't.
No, he
No, he
wasn't.
wasn't.
He was never going to do that.
He told me he was going to tow it.
Yeah, he was never going to do that. So now that the sergeant showed up and the sergeant was much more relaxed.
Wait, so what he did was he lied to the sergeant.
Yes. He
So,
Are-
dude, is it possible some officers lie on police reports?
Oh, yeah. He lied
to
right
make
there.
to make themselves look good or like the victim or to justify their actions? That's what he did.
He did. He lied there. But the situation was one that I think really could have been avoided by the officer. Of course, like you said.
Or Ice-T.
Oh, you said, of course, like you said, yeah, Ice-T could have had his paperwork together and not drove and done other things as well.
I wish that part of training at the police academies should be hours and hours of watching videos like that and saying, this is wrong, this is right, this is how you deal with situations.
Yeah.
And I think they'll be better police officers.
Absolutely. If that was the goal, that would be great.
That
But
was the goal.
thanks again for watching the Trial Attorneys. Remember, if you like this content, subscribe, follow us, and there'll be more videos like this. Thank you.